we are kicking off Master Division playoff weekend, and this is going to be a jam-packed weekend. There's so much good Overwatch going on this weekend. It's ridiculous. It is absolutely ridiculous. So, well, we got, of course, the feature Master Division here. We're going to kick off quarterfinals. We'll have quarterfinals, semifinals, and a lower bracket round one for you today for both EMEA and NA. I will be covering all the matches that will not be on main broadcast. If you're looking for a different set, series or a different set, you do of course have on the FACEIT channel. You have the main broadcast going on there with the OWCS talent, top tier casters and whatnot. I mean, there's also a couple of different co-streamers. I think you can. I'm not sure if Commander X is doing it today, but Commander X is definitely one to check if you're looking for a game that you don't see here. Also, I know if you're looking for Team Peps versus Arius, I know FACEIT will be covering that one. So we hopefully, only what I don't know if it's getting covered is VP versus Gas, and I'm really sorry, Laggy. The reason I chose this game is because this is our first look at Vision Esports. So this squad basically took the Aoma slot, but it's not from what they're showing on Wikipedia is very different from what they're showing on FACEIT. So the Wikipedia vision is okay. It's not totally different. Like, we're seeing Brightside but Wikipedia shows, I think, the actual roster, where FACEIT is showing a combination of the Aoma roster and the Vision Esports roster. But so this is a Saudi squad that I'm not super familiar with, but this is a team that's been competing in Saudi E-Leagues. Popped up in 2023, about May of 2023, basically just playing in Saudi E-Leagues. This is kind of our first look, kind of in the West, at least my first look at this squad. So really, really wanted to get this squad on, and see what they could do. They do have Top Dragon and Donghun. So they do have the two Korean imports that were once on a one-man army. And then on the other side, Wasp basically a one-trick team has been a Wrecking Ball team. And they are showing Ostrix in the lobby right now, but from my understanding, the Wrecking Ball player Ostrix has retired. I don't have confirmation on that. I heard there was a Twitter about it. I didn't find it. But the word around the campfire is Wrecking Ball player for Wasp has retired. Which we didn't see a whole lot of Ostrix when we saw Wasp playing in Season 3. We saw a lot of Ostrix in Season 2. Amazing, amazing ball player. A lot of fun to watch. I don't know, calling Wasp a one-trick team, I think, is a bit disingenuous, but they are a anti-meta team. They seem to always buck against the meta. This is a first to 3 series. All of your bans and picks are done at the top of the series. It's not loser pick. You come in, and each team will alternate getting a ban, starting with the team on the left. The logos at your top are accurate in that. So Vision got first map pick. Wasp got first map ban. All right. That's all of our bans in. Taking a quick look at all your bans before we recap with your map pool. It was Busan, Esperanza, New Junk City, and Shambali all banned out here from Waspo. No. It's not much to gleam here. Kind of a lot of ground and pound. Hollywood and Throne of Anubis banned out from Vision. Also, just kind of don't want to play the silly map. And Hollywood has been our most banned map, period, of Season 3. Everybody's banning out Hollywood. Nobody wants to practice dive right now. Everybody's been focused on playing ground and pound brawl. So your map pool here for today. Ilios, Kings Row, Colosseo, Suravasa, and Circuit Royale. It's time to turn down our copyright-free music. Let's get it, Ilios. Onyx99 and OW Kai. Appreciate y'all being here. Thank you so much for the follows. Let's get into your upper bracket quarterfinals here for EMEA Master. Waspo no on the left. The newcomers here, Vision Esports on the right. Or is it just Esport? Is there no plural in Vision Esports? Ooh, I think it's just Vision Esport. Boom. That's what it's showing on FACEIT. That's what I'm going to go with. All right, we are getting a bit of the Orisa here with Connie in. Having QRXU in the DPS role. Ilpy, Playing on that Ana. This is a personal best here for you. Wait, what? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa. Hold the phone. Top Dragon Winston? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. What? I did not expect this. Okay. One of the most prolific Genji players still in the game comes out on the Winston here for Vision Esports. Top Dragon immediately takes down QRXU. Oh my goodness. This, what an unexpected turn. It is a first to 3, yes, streamer. We will have first to 4s in the grand finals, but we won't see that until Sunday. Actually, we'll have some expert grand finals on this channel tomorrow. But as far as Master Division goes, did I mention we have Top Dragon Winston? We also have a Reaper Sojourn in with the Winston. This is a very interesting comp coming out here from Vision Esports. So you got the Reaper holding down the front line while the Winston is diving into the back. And Donghoon, they know exactly. You can see that Top Dragon and Donghoon have both focused QRXU here at the beginning, knowing that exactly who one of the most potent players from Wasp is. Ilpy just gets absolutely separated. What a perfect bubble there from Top Dragon. And just sealing the fate of Ilpy on the Ana there. We're going to get QRXU swapping over to Cassidy here to try to help deal with Top Dragon on the Winston. I can't believe that. The Top Dragon on the Winston. Okay. That's a nano boost on the Top Dragon. Leaping down, trying to catch QRXU. QRXU still just focused on getting the healer out, but the nano Winston takes him down too quickly. All right, back in spot. Wasp know we're going to circle out from that left-hand side. Bit of a duel up the top here from Hev and Donghoon. Donghoon does have sound barrier ready to go. It's going to be an overclock out of Brightside here to start things off. Hev is nano. Tries to think Brightside's already taken Fate out of the back line, though. Wasp no are just getting pushed back into their spawn. That's going to be a Primal Rage out of Top Dragon. Oh, no! We didn't get Connie initiating the overtime here, but I mean, it's in a legit 1v5 on the point. Brightside ensuring they keep it that way. Connie purple has to back up. Duncan's going to go ahead and throw a sound barrier here onto this point. Hev does manage to pick up one with the Death Blossom, but Connie will not make it back in the mech after that self-destruct. And it's just Hev left here on this point. Going to the back line, bubble down, make sure Hev does not get the healing. Ooh, Hev is still here. Okay, Hev has managed to pick up 2. And just kind of sneaking in under what has otherwise been a flawless round here out of Vision Esports. RKM will put an end to that run, though. And that's a 100-0. Ginny Ailman 123. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate everybody being here. Top Dragon is on Winston. This is not a drill. I mean, gotta love it. I mean, this is what I'm talking about. This is what do I love about this sport, about this esport. I mean, just unexpected turns every step of the way. And the Top Dragon Winston, definitely one of them. Hev going on to an Echo here to try to help counter. And what is the most typically high ground dominant Winston preferred map of the bunch. Checking on QRXU. Hev had a pretty good start, or started to warm up rather. They're at the end of that first round. It's a purple, but is able to find that kill onto RKM. So advantage here in first percentage will actually go to Wasp, although Donghoon's already picked up 2. There's going to be a quick re-engage as soon as Top Dragon comes back. There's the Bionade in. Brightside coming in from one side. Donghoon off the flank. Whoop, that was not Donghoon pop. I wanted Donghoon pop. Because Donghoon was getting Fate. Oh, of course. He can... No, I am not using custom crosshairs. No. That is just a recipe for disaster. I may look into it at some point. I can understand how it would, like, kind of give a little more personality to the player. You can see what crosshair they're using. But I think for ease of viewing sake, I think it's better to not have the crosshair changing in the center of your screen. I can see it being distracting as I'm trying to switch POVs if the crosshair constantly is changing. So I think having it as a steady, like, one green dot kind of helps blend between them going, say I go from bright side's POV. Well, I'm not changing off bright side's POV now as they get the nano. They're going to chase the echo down. Ooh, gets the stickies, gets the shot. But then we go, all right, so we'll go to RKM POV. But the green dot stays. It kind of just helps. I don't know. It's a personal thing. Sorry, I'm off on a tangent now. Nano boost thrown on to Connie as they return back onto this point. Vision Esports barely, let me just flip it as Connie gets body blocked off the objective. We did get a sound barrier invested here from Donghoon as well. Bionade from Ilpi trying to keep everybody alive, but Fake gets caught. Top Dragon's going to go in, pop the Primal Rage. Yeah, in the small room, you bet. The bubble's going to break, so they kind of have to bail out from that self-destruct, but they're going to find Ilpi out of the back line right off the side. Beautifully done. And the Top Dragon, Winston, is no joke. Is no troll. Small courts. What are we talking about? Bright side here? Bright side is small courts. I believe. Let's see. Let's check this overclock. Up into the high ground. Ooh, tried to find Fate, but we'll find LP down low. Still with this continuing rush out. There is a little bit of hope here for Wasp. Oh no. 80% on the board for Vision Esports. Oh, the Primal doesn't quite get all of a sudden. You knocked. Oh no, Zox goes right into the Mega and gets the kill. Have on the duplicate instead of getting the environmental, instead knocks Zox into the Mega. Now we're gonna get the nano boost thrown on a Top Dragon here, and that should just be the map. Vision Esports with a very strong start. Nobody else getting back, and it's gonna be a 1-0 here to kick things off. All right, get some stats there from map 1. I mean, so far, Brightside looked decent, crew. We got a pretty small sample size. I mean, 20-3 is not too shabby. 20-3. QRXU had slightly more damage, but a hell of a lot more deaths as well. QRXU, I was talking about kind of earlier, that first map was clearly the focus. I think Vision Esports knows that QRXU can take over a lobby if they have the room to work. But he did not. He did not have any room to work in that previous map. My goodness. All right. As you can hear Athena saying, we're getting ready for map number 2. Take a look, reminder of our bans. It was Hollywood banned out here from Vision Esports. We are going into a Wasp map pick, so for whatever that's worth. I mean, it's King, so it's kind of neutral ground. You know, good, Broadside. You kidding? You were 23. You did great. You did great. It looks like their sides are still good. Let's go ahead and get into King's Row. Looking at Wasp here on the defense. Sticking with this Arisa comp. No changes. Looks like they like the Echo here. They're going to continue with that. Okay, we did get a swap. AMDP is here. Top Dragon is back into the DPS role.
3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming.
Okay. AMDP with a quick run across, using the overrun just to cover that gap. We'll keep an eye on Connie, see if they can hold this line. Ooh, end up getting knocked out. I'm guessing that was Donghoon with the boot. Yeah, you can see Donghoon now up top. Ends up dying to that duel with QRU. I think RKM just thought they could handle it. They just left Donghoon into that duel. QRXU actually surprises on that one. This is just the murder in the bookstore. Like a good murder mystery? You can't clip. You should be able to clip. I have no mod restrictions on you being able to clip. You should be able to clip. I actually rely. I appreciate y'all clipping. I count on my viewers clipping cool moments. It really helps me out. All right. Defense able to stabilize here for Wasp despite the earlier murder mystery. Give me a duplicate used here. Well, let's go to the top dragon dupe. As we duped a Kiri. Oh, still RKM dies as Kiri lands that volley of shots. We do get the bonus Kitsune Rush, escorting AMDP into this back line. Connie just going to Terror Surge right on top of it. Kiri comes out with the pick on his Zox. That's going to signal the retreat here out of Vision Esports. Ooh, and AMDP gets caught. Lucky to make it out of there. Very fortunate. Rajay Saleh. Forgive me if I'm mispronouncing any of your names here, but I do appreciate all the support and everybody being here very much. Pure actually playing off of that high ground. Was one play in a window. Has to back up. Drops the overclock here from on top of the subway. Gets AMDP very low, but can't quite find the kill. Connie turns the corner to regroup as Zox throws in the orbital in from above. Connie Suzu down. ADMP goes in with the slam, but Connie gets nanoed. Is it going to be enough? The jab spin just in time. The fortify is there as well. All the cooldowns in the world's not going to save you from that one, though. Vision Esports clean up on the back of that cage fight. RKM even able to get a pick on the exit. Top Dragon finding some revenge for that trade. This will be a second point on the board and over 5 minutes in the time bank heading into the Foundry. They've dropped him the duplicate right out of the gate. Top Dragon does as well, both onto the tanks on the other side. So we're playing a little bit of 2-1-2 here for a moment. As Donghun goes flying forward, chasing down these kills. Top Dragon turns the corner, almost gets the swift stepping Kiri there. Not quite. It's RKM. It comes up with a couple of kills in the back of that one. Now has Death Blossom ready to go. AMDP has gone off the Maga. Has since gone on to a Deviator. Q actually swap it to a Widowmaker as you hear the shots firing out of the back line. Trying to put a stop to Vision Esports and the massive time bank they have rolling through here. That's going to be a rally out of Donghun holding down the other side. Picks up Hev with that. Terror Surge in from Connie, but RKM puts the Death Blossom right on top of the door. Just totally dono walled. Wasp cannot even get out of their spawn. And it's a 4-minute plus time bank here for Vision.
Score 0-3. Switching sides. Initiating match.
Look to you. Thank you for the follow. Any association with Low GU Beats? I enjoyed casting that team in Season 2. South America team. Says, go Connie. Here, show some support for Waspo, no?
Ready for battle.
Jenny, I appreciate the follow as well. As we're here at map 2 of our upper bracket quarterfinals, EMEA Master Division playoffs. Vision Esports with that is a wall. That is a wall. Thank you. Thank you. Sorry about that. Anyway, what was I saying? I was saying Scion Cree. That's a cool name. Thank you for the follow. Massive time banker from Vision Esports after a dominant map 1 on Ilios. Now looking to move up to match point with a hold here.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
AMDP back onto that Maga for this defense, holding down in front of Statue. And yeah, if Wasp are going to bring this back, I think it's going to be on the heels of some excellent shooting out of QRQ. QRQ needs to heat up, find some opening picks here, and kind of give Wasp a little momentum to start working through this King's Row and see if they can match this time bank. Top Dragon is still on stairs on that side. Yep, QRQ knows it. Top Dragon are going to try to come up from this front side, see if they can buy it in on a kill on the Hev. RKM is there to help finish it off. And QRQ cannot quite find the pick through the chaos. Up in the air. Ooh, body shot on the Top Dragon. Hits the railing on the way down. Meanwhile, RKM and AMDP have both moved all the way into the boss area, past the choke, into your spawn. I know, Trash Panda. Trust me, I wish FACEIT kind of like auto, since FACEIT auto does the invites for these lobbies, I wish it would auto put people in order based on what roles you are on the website. God, trust me. God. Especially trying to do observing and casting simultaneously. Man, I wish tanks, DPS, and supports were always in the right spot. Oh, huge slam. Connie just got absolutely stepped on. Ooh, that was just, that's going to hurt. You know, I mean, you're going to have to wrap that foot in a good bandage. You know, those toes are going to be purple for days. All right, we're about halfway through this time bank. Connie is coming up here on this rampage. In this, what is basically a double sniper comp. Trying to push through attacks King's Row. Over to right now, and his AMTP goes in with a giant slam once again. Both supports now caught on the outside. The Suzu's a touch early. Ilpy has to transcend to get out there, and it's a big rampage in the back. A moment here for Connie and the rest of Wasp to get themselves back in this thing. Cage fight is in, but despite the discord on the AMDB, they cannot bring the Maga down. Top Dragon cleans up, and Vision stand 5 strong through it all.
No one can hide from my sight.
RKM Death Blossom to take down Ilpy. Minute 25 to go. And this is tough. Every small opening that Wasp could possibly use, Vision are right there to just seal it. Just feel the gaps like concrete. Okay, Rally had to be used to disengage. Early damage, and did force Vision to fall back into Hotel, but AMD comes storming out, is able to pick up Ilpy. Top Dragon in over the top, but it ends up being a trade. Still 4v3 here, favoring Vision Esports as AMDB chases Connie down. Oh, they'll be up. Oh no! RKM was playing sneaky. Sneak on the inside. We're gonna get the Bastion swap out of QRXU. Top Dragon and Donghun are both down. Alright, so you're taking both of the Koreans out of the roster. Now can you deal with everybody else? AMDP still slams him with a critical stomp right on the Hev's face. And that just might be the insult to injury that was King's Row. 3 seconds on the clock. Can Connie make it in to get the touch? Gets body blocked on the corner. And Vision Esports move up to match point. Left Rooks and OW Mox, thank you for the follows. I appreciate y'all being here.
Play of the game.
Give me some stats. There's some map 2 stats. What an absolute dominant performance. Here, let's see if I can get... It kind of moved on me a little bit, so you weren't able to see the bottom of the stats. Let me just accept this invite, make sure I'm not missing anything. There we go. It still ended up just as crappy. Hey, they're all on there. They're all on there. AMDP 27-0 in their debut on the stream. Unreal. Unreal. All right, Esperanza banned out. Actually, it's Esperanza. As you hear that call sign music, that we don't need our copyright-free music anymore. Turn that down. Let's get into map 3. Yes, GCB is correct. The VODs will be published. They will also be on my YouTube. It takes me a little bit. I do so many of these. It takes me a little bit to get edited and get stuff on the YouTube. But they will be archived there. But they will be on my, they'll be published after the stream and on my Twitch for 60 days as well. So I'm not gritty with it. I just want it to be out there.
3, 2, 1. Objective unlocks in 30 seconds.
Okay. We're getting a little bit something different. Something completely different. Actually, it's very much what we saw at the very end of the King's Row attack here out of Wasp Nova. They're going to go into the Zarya Bastion comp. This is investing in getting kills quickly. The Zarya with the lowest health pool of any of the tanks. And of course, ooh, Brightside comes back in and immediately shows up. Finding the Dome of Hev right out of the gate. QRXU with a nice move, though. Finds Zox getting some of the sustain out of this comp, and Connie's able to follow up on it. It's now a 2v3 favoring Vision Esports. Top Dragon and AMTV still alive here, though. And they were able to find those 2 kills. With Connie taking out Donghoon, though, there's only 2 players left here from Vision Esports. Happy birthday, Sangri. Okay, Hev goes over to a Tracer. Trying to find Brightside in the back. Ooh, Brightside lands the shot on the LB, and Top Dragon's gonna throw the duplicate in. Let's see this duel. Okay, Hev gets away. Only temporarily. That was dirty. Oh, nice. Trash Panda coming in with the updates. 1-0 for Ex Oblivione over Quick Esports right now. Oh, with Zaro. Zaro is one of my favorite hit scans in the region at the moment. And Arius, 1-0 over Team Paps. Ooh, Arius, I'm telling you, is the dark horse of this whole tournament. Okay, QRXU taking a little page out of their teammate Junkmeister, or Gurkmeister's book, as they come out with the junk. And AMDB dies for the first time in this series, the first death ever on this stream. Connie threw out a grab here. It's got Top Dragon and Donghoon in it. Rally up from Donghoon. It's not gonna hold. I don't think Gastic 3 versus Virtus is on stream, unfortunately. Unless CX is covering it. Unless Commander X is covering it. But, oh, Son is streaming. Okay, nice, nice. Thank you, Trash Panda. All right, I talked about if Wasp are going to claw their way back into this thing, it's on the back of QRXU heating up. And you see QRXU coming up with a couple of kills. And this is a 2 fight wins in a row is the best we've seen out of Wasp all day here against what's been a absolutely infallible Vision Esports squad. Now we're going to get the orbital array tossed in. Connie's got some charge to work with here on the back. It's going to force a peel out of AMDP. And they just get melted. End up standing right in the space beam. Zox and Brightside combined for a couple of important kills, though, including onto QRXU. Top Dragon drops a duplicate onto the Zarya, of all things. Chases Connie all the way out, gets the bonus grab. The bubble is there through the stickies, though. It looks like reinforcements were just a moment too late. Okay, so a third fight win in a row here from Wasp. We're starting to get ourselves a map. Now it's going to be checkpoint picked up. Brightside off the Widowmaker, comes in onto the Sojourn. Has a rail to work with. Had LP on the outside. That's a big grab coming in combined with the Deadeye. Yeah, that's going to take Brightside and AMDP out, who swapped over to a Junker Queen, by the way. And yet another fight win for Wasp. That's 4 in a row. That's the lead. For the first time, we're seeing Vision on the back foot. How do they respond to this? Top Dragon goes over to the Tracer. Pulse, yeah, right under Brightside's feet. Dropped it right between the legs. Well placed there out ahead. Orbital right now up in from Zox, but it's a 2-for-1 trade. Favoring Waspo no on this point. Kitsune Rush helping them to stay on top. The rally immediately destroyed as QRXU puts the bullets down. Finds a couple onto Zox as well. Woohoo! In the turn on the headshot onto Top Dragon. Okay. VP versus Gas just starting. GT3 are the GOATs, Coach Mannix. No hate allowed in this chat. Connie with a pick on a Zox again. Zox is struggling here through the back half of Colosseo. I mean, we still have 4 minutes to go. It's a 122-meter lead. Top Dragon actually trying to slow this momentum a little bit with a pick on the QRXU. Donghoon is low. And Brightside was trying to hide up their fate. Actually moves up to get that pick. Orbital Ray thrown in here from Ilpy to try to close out this cap. Connie moves in as Zox is felled by Fate. The right click will force the, you call out a Top Dragon. Fate takes them down as well. As Fate comes up with a couple of back-to-back headshot kills. Finds a good kill on Donghoon. And this is Wasp putting a point on the board. We've got ourselves a series. I know. I'll accept the invite. Hold on. Just give me a second. Give me a second. Oh, they're jumping right into this. They're going to be fast. So we got to be fast. I'm not even going to bother putting on your copyright-free music. They're loading right in. Connie, 23-2 on the Zarya. An incredible turnaround. And QRXU getting hot. Still has quite a few deaths. But definitely getting hot on that one. Leading your DPS in damage, nearly 7k. And elims as well. Just a real quick reminder on bans. It was Throne of Anubis and New Junk City banned out here from map 4 from each team respectively. We are headed to Suravasa. Okay, Brightside out. RKM coming back in here for map number 4. There for the DPS role from Vision Esports. Oh, they're going the front door approach. More often than not, we've seen battle over stairs in recent memory. Been a while since I've seen both teams just go right up main. Here to kick things off on Surabasa. I was rotating my camera over for the fight on stairs. Nobody went stairs. Q actually comes back out onto the Bastion, but immediately Ilpi is just mowed down as RKM comes in with a pair of kills quickly in that fight. And I was talking about how the Bastion Zarya comp wants to get kills fast, won't be able to out sustain this, the Mog Reaper comp, but I mean, goodness. Looks like RKM and Vision Esports had both sustain and lethality. Not to mention first capped boot. SC30Z, thank you for the follow. Bubble and Suzu to protect QRXU through the stickies. Eventually RKM does bring them down, but it's at the cost of AMDP. Shadow Step to get them out of there. Tank advantage here for Wasp. Whoop, I meant to go to Connie Pop, sorry. RKM back on top, 90% towards this Death Blossom. Ooh, and gets a mean kill on to Ilpi as they were trying to disengage back with the rest of the team. Bubble wanted to protect Hev after they had cryo freeze, but the Death Blossom will immediately take care of both the Bubble and the Mei. And then Vision Esports flip this thing right back over as Top Tracker goes in, see if they can find any exits. The slam will keep Connie from getting out of there. The Suzu, though, beautifully timed. He's going to take a duplicate out of Top Dragon. Connie grabs the Mega and drops the grab. Now we're going to get the artillery strike thrown in right over the top of it. Still the pursuit in. Orbital Ray thrown in from Vision Esports as well as this fight has continued to devolve. Donghoon throws in a rally, trying to counter the Orbital Ray, so it's going to be a Kitsune rush in from Fate to try to make things happen. Heaven goes down, holding the Blizzard. 97% on the board here for Vision Esports. It feels like the fight has taken place well outside of the marketplace here for the majority of this engagement. Arabam, thank you for the follow. Appreciate everybody being here. Hope everybody's having a wonderful Friday. Whoop. Top Dragon landing some stickies and then over the top. Keep it out for AMDP with this cage fight. I anticipate we're going to drop it. Ilpi gets out of there. Ooh, Q actually moves on to the point. Not able to find the supports. AMDP just settles the cage fight. The Mei and the Zarya. It does not go well. You just get burned down through that. QRXU finding some more important picks. First cap going to Wasp. Ah, stupid ads. I'm sorry, Loki. A lot of tools here for Wasp to hold on to this with. Not so much on the other side, at least as far as ultimates are concerned. Keep an eye out for the Blizzard coming out from Hev. It's going to be the grab throwing in first. This is a huge grab. A gargantuan, enormous graviton surge there from Connie. All right, that's going to be good enough to tie up the map.
Next, Flashpoint, Palace.
Oh, we're just going right next door. That is the Blizzard out. Top Dragon caught, and it Zox frozen stiff as well. But they thaw out, able to get the kills. Like it looked like it was just Ilpi left there, trying to find the picks on the back of it. The early kills were good. The orbital on point there from Zox. Anticipating the rotation. Yep, there's the rotation in. Good anticipation there out of AMDP, who has a cage fight ready to go. We have the dance studio combo, as I like to call it. Keep an eye out for the teleport into the back. Ooh, the orbital ray might stall on our cam. Nah, they're going to pull the trigger on that anyway. LP can't survive, even with all the help in the world from that beam. Orbital ray will not keep you alive through that. Amp's able to trade out one, but that is at first. And, well, continuing percentage building here for Vision Esports. Holding on to the cage fight, and now coming up on Blizzard as well. So, good layering of ultimates. They're out of Vision Esports. They don't overinvest. Love the decision from RKM. Kind of just patiently waits. Despite having a Maywall and an orbital ray up, RKM still manages to time that Death Blossom just brilliantly. Now we're going to get AMDP coming in with that big overrun in the wall. I thought we might see the cage fight. They're just going to use the Blizzard instead. Fake gets caught, and Suzu not enough to get him out. And that's going to ensure the cap here for Vision Esports with some exit picks to boot. Just punching people with those big old guns. Gatling gun versus Gatling gun. Blizzard through the orbital. AMDB's frozen, but inside that orbital? Nope, the orbital ran away. QRX should just shove the Gatling gun down AMDB's throat. Ends up being a trade. Could be a favorable one, but that's only if Connie can survive this. Connie's able to break through the wall and get back. RKM trades themselves for Hev. I believe we're on Ruins at this point, right? Like, I think we're supposed to be fighting on Ruins. Oh, no, that's a Nene grab out of Connie. Unluckers. Caught the pillar with it. Not sure what they were looking for. Orbital coming in here from Wasp. No, but the Blizzard is strong. Connie not getting a lot of help on the outside. Absolutely doubled down on. Ends up in a big mismatch. Really nice job. This Top Dragon, well, between the rally and the Blizzard and the walls, Top Dragon and the rest of Vision Esports created two different mismatch fights going on amidst that 5v5. As they isolate Connie into a 1v2 against the rallying Donghoon. And they're not able to have any more impact to the rest of the fight. Really nicely positioned. Now we're going to get into a cage fight here right at the front with the Kitsune Rush trying to survive, but Connie's just absolutely surrounded. That was a summoning circle, and, well, I think all of Vision were the candles, summoning the death of Connie there in the middle. No. There's no way that's gonna be a forfeit. Sometimes if they start late, FACEIT will show it as a forfeit. All right. Connie trying to hold on to this quarterfinals. You do have the orbital right thrown in from Zox here on the point. RKM is back at a full 5. QRXU coming in with the Deadeye off the side. Gets booped back. Still able to get RKM. God, there's just too many syllables here. Too many letter names. Top Dragon pops out and able to get the kill on the QRXU. Connie onto the point. Has some shielding to work with. There's just not enough damage to go around. Top Dragon would have gotten the Blizzard if it was even necessary. It is not. It's a GG's in chat. Vision Esports win their first series here on the stream. Their debut to the Western audiences with Top Dragon and Donghoon on the roster. What a look. All right, so far, I mean, can't help but like what I'm seeing out of this Vision Esports squad. Oh, that was map 4. I forgot to update the map number, didn't I? There you have it. Stats there from map 4. Top Dragon 22-2 on the May. Once again, QRXU leading in damage. I mean, look at that damage, y'all. Good Lord. Not just in DPS, but across the entire server. QRXU consistently led in damage all day long as far as DPS. Map 2 was the only one, but that was a shellacking I gotta hand it to Wasp. No, I mean rounds 1 and 2. I mean you can just look at the scoreboard here. Rounds 1 and 2 were not close. Were an absolute pub stomp. Especially after the 4+ minute time bank on Kings into the full hold. I thought this was going to be a very quick match. But what a turnaround there on map 3. Wasp digging deep. They pull out a plethora of different strategies that they know they can play. It's one of the strengths of the squad. Because they could dig deep and throw some weird stuff at you. And it was good enough to have a massive turnaround on Coliseo. So got to give it to Wasp there for, not just rolling over. They're able to make it competitive. But a staunch Suravasa out of Asian Esports to claim the series and move into the semifinals.